Is your inbox cluttered with emails that are unread, weird subscriptions, and coupons from stores that are no longer open? If you are feeling overwhelmed, you are not alone, my friend. In this video, we are going to talk about all things clutter. I'm going to go over 3 strategies to clear the clutter. And this is so that we can get you on track to set up a system to organize and maintain your inbox for good. Just a quick note that this video is the first in a 4-part series about the 4 essential elements needed to organize your inbox. Clutter is the first of the 4 essential elements that I talk about because there's no system or strategy that is going to feel like it's helpful if your inbox is filled with tons of junk. Links for the other videos will be added below in the description box as they're released. So what is inbox clutter? I'm going to use my little mouse up here because it's easier. What is inbox clutter? Inbox clutter, it's emails that you haven't read, that you don't need, that you don't want, and that they do not matter. They are no longer serving a purpose, right? They're just junk, cluttering everything up, taking away your mental peace and clarity. Instead, I encourage my clients to aim for a purposeful inbox. So every email is serving a purpose. Some examples might be an action that needs to be taken, like a response at some point in the near future. Or they're sentimental, right? There's a nice meditation or a newsletter or an email from grandma that you like seeing in there. Or perhaps it's a reference for an upcoming appointment with a Zoom link or a project, right? But everything that's in the inbox, you know that it's in there and it's serving some sort of purpose. So there are 3 strategies if your inbox is filled up with all the clutter that I like to use to clear out your inbox. And those are bulk archiving, bulk moving, and bulk deleting. And I'm going to go through each one quickly in this video here. Okay, so the first one we're going to dive into is bulk archiving. Just a quick note too, I am using Gmail for my email platform, but these strategies can work across any of the other email platforms as well. All right, bulk archiving is nice for getting rid of a high volume of emails before a certain date. Clearing it out, a lot of my clients are anxious or nervous about losing a potentially important email that they want to reference at some point in the future. So in Gmail, when you archive an email, when you click and archive, this email is not deleted. Instead, it goes into your all mail folder, or it's labeled, or labels are removed, and it defaults into your all mail, which you can find here. So what's nice about this is archiving is a very quick and easy way to clear out a lot of old clutter very quickly. And the way you do it in Gmail is you go up into the search bar, you type in the word before, colon, and then the date with the year, month, day format. I like to suggest to my clients to archive any emails that are past 30 days out, So here, I did everything before December 7th, 2024, and you can see it pulled up all of the emails from before that date. So to archive all of them, I'm going to do the checkbox here. Make sure I select all conversations that match this search and not just the 100 conversations on this page, which is very important for bulk actions. So select all conversations. It'll tell me they're all selected. And then I'm going to click archive. It's going to ask me, are you sure you want to do this? I say, yes, I do. And it'll give me a little thing that says this might take a little bit of time. And sometimes it takes up to 10, 15 minutes, depending on how much volume we had. So we only had about 2,000 in here. That's probably going to take maybe 3 minutes. Amazing. That did actually take just about 3 minutes. So now we can see that there are 221 emails in the inbox instead of 2,400 and change. So where did they all go? Well, if we go down to our all mail, we can see that they were moved into our all mail in case we want to come back for reference in a future date. Awesome. Next up is bulk moving. Bulk moving, I like to use for senders that I want to reference quickly, like newsletters, certain coaches, and of course, client emails. You can create a label on the side here in Gmail and think of it as a folder. So for example, I want Morning Brew as an important client, let's say, and I want to filter out all of Morning Brew into this folder. I am going to move them by clicking into Morning Brew, copying the sender address, which I find is the most convenient way to do it, search, and then I am going to select all conversations, again, that match this, and I am going to label as Morning Brew, make sure it's checked, click apply, okay. You can see now that they all have the Morning Brew label, that the label Morning Brew has 97 unread emails. That number shows unread emails, right? Not total emails. But it's helpful because we know they were all labeled. But just a quick note, you'll see that they also have the inbox label on them. That means that they're in the inbox or showing in the inbox, and we don't want them in there cluttering it up, right? So we're going to click the checkbox, select all conversations, and then also archive them to remove the inbox label. Click yes. Wonderful. Now we can go back into our inbox. No Morning Brew in there, but we have quick access to the Morning Brews by clicking on the label, and you can see they're all here. So again, this can be really helpful. I like to label a lot of my inbox just for quick reference. It feels more organized. It's easier to navigate and to get to things more quickly because I do use my email regularly. Other people just use search, right? And they can just find an email in any sender that they want. And I think that that works for certain people in certain circumstances. Excuse me, say that 3 times fast. Certain people in nope, I can't even say it once. But I personally like having a little bit of a system on the side with the labels, and bulk moving into that system can help declutter your inbox really quickly. Okay, last up is bulk deleting. And let's be honest, this is probably the most satisfying. I personally love bulk deleting in my clients' inboxes. It's a blast. So where this might come in handy if you're like, why can't I just archive everything? And you can, but at times there can be a storage issue, particularly if we're in the tens of thousands or over 100,000 emails. And you'll typically find that there's mass senders. So you're getting like hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands and thousands of emails from a few particular senders, in which case bulk deleting would be really helpful. For instance, Gap, we can do copy and paste the address in here. Oh, there's only 2. Oh, because we archived everything. But that's okay. You know what I mean? So if we hadn't archived everything in the inbox, there would have probably been a couple hundred from Gap. And again, the principle is the same. The strategy is the same. You click on the checkbox and you bulk delete, and then it's gone, not cluttering up your inbox. And just one quick note on why I'm copying and pasting the sender address into the search box. Because if you're just putting into like the search Gap, it's going to pull up every email in your inbox, in your all mail actually, that has the word Gap in it. So you can see there's emails in here from senders that are not the Gap, but they have the word Gap within the email itself. So just be mindful of that. And also when you're searching, clicking here, we want to search for things coming from the inbox and not all mail, because we archived all of those emails, right? So we want to declutter our inbox, and then that will help our search for specific to just the inbox. So by using these 3 strategies, bulk archiving, bulk moving, and bulk deleting, you will be able to significantly reduce the clutter in your inbox, which really is a key essential element to creating and maintaining an organized inbox well into your future. However, clutter is not caused on its own. It is often caused by too many emails coming into your inbox. And that, my friend, is a volume issue. In my next video, which I will link below, I will be talking about volume and how controlling or constraining the amount of email coming into your inbox in the first place is a key element to controlling the clutter. So I will see you in my next video.